everybody. Welcome to the Thursday edition of Guns and Radio. We are here once again. We've got a pretty good staffed crew with us tonight, and man, what an episode we just got done with. We had some Afro Man talk. We let you know everything that happened in the trial, if you didn't already. And I mean, who better to hear it from than us, right?
Exactly. Better
All
than the
five
news.
attorneys right here.
That's right. We are. Well, we should be at this point. I think we
Okay.
passed the bar in that episode. I mean, how hard
Absolutely.
can it be if Bailey can do
Exactly. Kim Kardashian couldn't even
Sure.
pass the bar, so fuck her.
it? Well, folks, we've got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to be checking out Head On Out by Izzy Stradlin. I probably should be getting that loaded up and get off of this pound cake shit I've been listening to all day.
Lemon pound cake.
But no, we've got some Guns N' Roses stuff to talk about tonight. We're going to be covering that in a little bit. It's our last episode before we go on our spring break.
Spring break.
Hell yeah, I'm excited
Oh.
to have spring break and take some time away from you guys. Not that we don't love you, we just don't like you. I mean, not that we don't like you. We just we want to. We sometimes we need some time away from you. Okay, it's like a trial separation.
Yeah, just a small hiatus. I mean, we got Easter coming up. I want to, enjoy
We want to
that.
go fuck prettier girls. Okay, this is our hall pass.
Not you. It's not you. It's me.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
whores, especially Bailey. Um, but anyway,
This is gonna keep going on forever.
I mean, I think he's still got a chick back there laying in that bed right now. He had to just tell her to be quiet while he got on the show.
oh shit, are we done with this? Did we finally succeed?
No,
She
no.
That
isn't
was quicker than
moving.
we thought.
Don't give him too much credit yet.
Oh damn.
I'm
Well,
working on it, but no, not yet.
we'll work on it over spring break. I'll come up with some
Exactly.
ideas and some
Rome
stuff.
wasn't built in a day, as they say. So.
Right, right.
These guys keep going on with it. It's just gonna go on and on.
Oh, there is an end, Matt. There's a winning scenario here. There is something that can happen that'll make us stop this bit, but we got to make that happen first.
All right.
Eh.
That's the spirit.
You're gonna see Bailey sitting there in a few weeks. He'll be sitting there with, like, sunglasses on and a leather jacket, and that's how he
Smoke
starts
hanging out of his mouth.
He's gonna fucking light up a cigarette.
smoking, rolling his own cigarettes while he talks to us, like Franz does.
Drinking.
That, by the way, is a gangster move. You'll just see Franz over here just talking about whatever while he's in the middle of rolling his own cigarette like that ain't shit. Which, by the way, I've tried to do hard as fuck.
I used to
Anyway,
roll
Well, it wasn't
mine,
a cigarette.
man.
That was actually
It'd
it
be a
was
pain
not
in the
job.
ass. I knew a guy who could do
It
it
was
with
the
one
sticky.
hand while driving.
it was the sticky cigarettes. Is
Yeah.
that what you said, Franz?
Yes.
Hey,
Attaboy. um, before we get on, because like Mason's not going to be able to be with us for the whole show, so I want to get this out of the way. We want to talk about an incident that happened very briefly. We're not going to say much, and that's all I'm going to say about that because it's not our story to tell. But my God, what a week we had. You know, one of the members of our crew is our good friend Rick Dunsford. And it seems like every time this man goes out of town, some shit happens. And it just
oh, followed with him.
it just never fucking fails. So the other night, I'm laying in bed. I thought I was going to bed early, and I got a message from Rick saying that he got run over by a car. And so I'm fucking freaking out, man. My friend just texted me. So I try to call him. He's not answering. So I'm like, oh shit. And then he replied, he's like, I'm in an ambulance. So I'm like, oh, okay, well,
Oh,
fuck. So I did call him one more time. I left him a voicemail, and I was like, dude, when you get to a position where you can talk, call me, and I don't care what fucking time it is. So then I turned all my like do not disturb shit off, and I slept with my phone next to me. Sure enough, about midnight, I get a text from his wife, and we were trying to get a hold of Mason because come to find out, Mason was like what was it, a mile away at the time,
Yeah, you got like under 2 miles away from the hospital.
Just
and
coincidentally, or you were on your way?
No, I'm at home, but where he's working at is in the city I live in.
Oh, really?
yeah, so Mason was nearby. But of course it was midnight. The boy was sound asleep. I kind of something told me to call Mason when all this shit first went down. And I know that if I would have done that, Mason would have probably been right there waiting on him when he got to the ER. But at this point, my assistance had not been asked for, so I felt like it would be.
So what time did it happen at? Because I was under the impression that it happened around like all my messages were from midnight. So I guess I didn't know where in the point people started messaging me. How early in the night did it happen?
It was about 8, maybe 9, maybe 8 or 9 at night. Is when I got the first text message from Rick. I think it was about 8 o'clock maybe. And something told me like right then, because I knew Mason was close by. Turns out, so anyway, Rick goes to the ER and we can't get a hold of anybody. Like Mason's sound asleep. It's like by this point, like midnight, maybe 12:30. I mean, nobody's faulting him for not being awake to answer his fucking phone in the middle of the goddamn night. But that was really my only contact that I had that I knew was there. I tried a few other people that I knew that live in Coleman, but well, my other guy moved, so I really was kind of helpless, and I had to tell Asher, I'm sorry, ain't nothing I can do. Well, then poor guy walks in 30-degree weather in a short sleeve shirt on this bum ass leg. What was it, 8 miles?
7 miles, I think he said what it ended up being.
7 miles. So like a 2-hour walk, and then at least. And then, really, if he would have went the other way, about 15 minutes away, he could have got to Mason's house. But he didn't have his
Well,
phone.
oh yeah, I was about to say he knew, but he even knows where I live. But that's right. If he said his phone was like 5%, so he couldn't have even GPS this way back to my house.
And someday we're
Jeez.
going to have Rick come on and tell the whole story. I just want to tell this because it's so fucking ridiculous. So the next morning, I wake up and I get a text from Rick. And so I call him now because now I know he's awake while I'm getting ready for work. And he's telling me the story. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I'm walking through the parking lot. And then I turn my head and I see this, just this car. And behind the wheel, there's just this dog driving. And then it just goes boom, boom, boom. And so I go flying over and then he just like grazes past it. And because, Rick always buries the lead when he's telling the story. And he goes, and then I went flying up in the air. And wait. Rewind a second.
Yeah.
So you hit your head and you thought you saw a dog driving. He's like, no, that's what my boss thought too, man. He goes, no, there was a dog driving this car. And what was it? I think it turned out to be like a like a Labrador or something.
Maybe something like I don't think he really knows, but
The lap dog was on the guy's lap.
No, it was a big ass dog. So I guess this guy had this big ass dog in his lap and couldn't see where he was
Chihuahua.
going.
and for reference, I saw the car because it was still in the hotel parking lot when I got there, and Rick pointed out to me it was a Pontiac Solstice.
It didn't look like it was in the best shape either.
Well, no, the whole front bumper was missing.
God.
Yeah. So
This has SR22 bond written all over it, dude.
So did they take away the license of this dog?
Rick should be able to keep the dog at the end.
oh,
Not
Well,
a
last time we
I
talked about
I told Rick, I said the guy that hit you should have jumped out and ran over and said, "Sorry, I'm still teaching him how to drive."
but
Well, he
man,
has his permit.
but yeah, the motherfucker can't even get mowed down normal. Like he got ran over by a dog.
So when I woke up the next morning, I knew something was going on because I had a message from you about midnight, a little after midnight, that said it was like, "Hey, bro, are you awake?" And then I also had a message from Ashley ask me if I was awake, and everybody's asking me why I'm awake. I'm like, something's going on. And then I had a text message from Rick, and the text message just said, I think all
I'm
it said
awake.
was,
Said I'm
no,
awake.
Rick's text message, I think all it said was, I just got ran over. That's all it said. No context, anything. Or
Man, nothing but love for Rick, but he has a huge tendency of just like dropping a bomb and then like just fucking going away for a week. Like he'll do that. He'll like, hey man, like somebody from Netflix contacted me about the lockers, and you'll be like, yeah, and like 6 weeks later, I'll come back and tell you the rest of the story.
Well, in all fairness on that, it was a developing story.
I gave an example, but he does it all the time.
Yeah. Run over by a dog. So now we've got run over by a dog. What else? He died in Chicago. Got
We can make
knocked
a
out
song
by
out
a
of that.
got crushed by a fat chick in Atlanta with Mason. Mason was there for that one.
I'd have to throw his passed out body over the barricade to paramedics.
There was the time I've had to do that before. He's heavy, dude, is he not?
Dead
Yeah,
weight
well, any
is.
dead weight's going to be heavy as fuck.
the
But Rick,
security, Axel's maid's security guard or whatever.
yeah, yeah, Rick's heavier than he looks. I'm gonna tell you, man. Carrying Rick sucks. I've had to carry him a few times, and
I was there for one of them.
yeah, weekend at Bernie'sing him around bars in Columbia.
Still haven't seen that movie.
Oh man, well that was Mason's idea to put some sunshades on him and let's go to the next bar and and hey, it
Tie
almost
your
worked.
shoelaces together. Walk them down the street.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Someday I'll get to tell that whole story, and we were this close to that working. If Rick hadn't have woke up, we would have got past the security guard, or what is it? What? It's not security. It's a bouncer.
Bouncer.
At a bar. Yeah, but no, man. Like we can't tell too much of it. I'm gonna let Rick tell it someday on here when he gets a chance with everything going on to tell the story. But yeah. It's just this poor dude, just nothing normal can happen. And I would never leave the house if I was him. Seems like every time he goes anywhere, some fucked up shit happens. That's why I
Does he
keep
not
telling
want to know what his life insurance bill looks like a month?
they don't listen to the podcast.
Right?
So who's excited for the new tour?
Oh yeah, yeah, we got a new tour coming up. I don't say I'm excited. I mean, I'm aware of it.
I will be if the set list changes and there's something
Yeah, I
new.
think
to
I've
Yeah,
heard about
so
it.
but you
Talked
already
about.
know the answer, right?
Probably won't change. Probably
Well,
the
Well, no,
same
I mean
shit.
usually,
different
I
day.
mean, well,
But
to
they
give
can
to give them
change
to give some credit, every time they start a new tour, they did like the last was it the beginning of the last tour when they fucking added like a bunch of those songs they hadn't played in like 30 years.
Name
When
one.
they added like uh they play when they started playing Anything Goes again like 2 years ago,
I
2 or
don't
3
know.
years ago.
Yeah,
And
they
I think
played
that had been like the first time it had been played since like the late 80s.
I do think I remember that.
But this isn't. It's not like a regular thing, though, is it?
Well, I think throughout that tour they played it, but I'm just saying like they do, take a few, like 3 or 4 maybe deep cuts that they will usually change out when the new tour starts.
Well, I have my fingers crossed that they do because if it's going to be same shit, different day.
And do you think that people can choose what songs they play? Because there was this
Metallica's done that.
bracket you could like vote for songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Metallica's done that.
Like,
The
yeah,
Rolling Stones,
bracket.
the Rolling Stones do that at every one of their shows. They have one song that's the fan vote, and you vote for like if you're going to that show, all the fans vote on which song they want to hear at that show, and they play it.
Cool.
I'd love to see Team Brazil find a way to fuck that up.
Oh, dude, like
Too
their
complicated for
best
them.
way of doing that has always been going to social media and saying, "What songs do you want to hear this leg of the tour?" And nothing fucking changes.
Yeah. Well, I hope that I think they will have half full stadiums or they're playing big venues, right?
Yeah, it was
I
trying
hope
to
it's.
stadiums.
I hope.
Didn't happen.
I hope they're not full stadiums because that means
No, yeah,
ticket prices will
half full.
drop.
Oh yeah,
If
you're trying to go to
half
Pasadena,
empty.
I think you can get in with day of probably for like $50. Outside of the bowl in Pasadena was like $64 and some change. And there's like these maps, these seating maps and these shows, like they're fucking all blue dots.
What you think, Bailey? Are you going to try to go?
No, but going off back to Mason's point about like a couple years ago they brought like Anything Goes. Seems like a few years ago was really the tour that they kind of brought a lot of like deep cuts into the set list or songs that haven't been played in a very long time, like Pretty Tied Up, Bad Obsession, Anything Goes, and stuff
Down
like
on the farm.
Down on the Farm. And I've thought about it. I feel like all the songs they could realistically pull off live now, they've kind of done most of them. Like I can't really think of any other songs.
Right
that
next door to hell.
Well, yeah, like Think About You, but there doesn't really like could you really see them doing Garden of Eden or
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Garden of
Absolutely
It'd be
Eden, they
fun.
could.
not.
Garden of Eden, I bet, would be hilarious,
Yeah.
though. It'd be funny if nothing else.
But
we get
Oh,
we get
sorry, I got that in the garden mixed up. My bad. No, I can't.
only
see
Bad
Garden of
Obsession
Eden.
is the only song that sounds decent these days.
I think Pretty Tied Up's good as well.
No, it sucks,
Yeah,
man.
pretty tied up sounds good to me.
He
No,
keeps
it
that
sucks
main
big.
low.
Oh, well, I don't like it.
I also see where Franz is at though. Bad Obsession does sound good,
Yeah.
and Mr. Brownstone doesn't sound bad. Anything where he doesn't have to use that squeaky voice that he can't pull off anymore.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's why I wonder how the garden would sound. That's a good one.
Alice
Actually.
Cooper.
Yeah. They should
would
do
be
back
cool.
of that back of bench. They should start playing again.
Would be cool if they could pull off a tour with Alice Cooper and
That'd be
actually
fun.
play that on
Yeah, and move
stage.
to the city. There's still like maybe 15 songs they can play. They haven't played.
Or they just don't want to, or Axel doesn't want to go rehearse them, or I don't know.
But it's so boring as fuck, man. If bands also thinks about it. Maybe I have asked this before, but do you think that ever that when Duff and Slash are like playing the guitars and they hear Axel sing, and then when there's a break, they tell each other, "Man, what the fuck? He sounds bad tonight, like fucking shit." Well, what do you think? How do they handle that?
Nah, they're too busy.
Doing their
maybe-
jobs.
They
maybe
noticed,
they
right? They
do.
noticed. They noticed. I mean, I've seen Duff announcing on interviews that Axel sounded fantastic, and I'm like, "What the fuck, man? Are you deaf? Do you have ear
We're
aids? or
selling
what
the
fuck, man?"
product, man.
They're hanging
Huh?
out tonight.
But I mean, he can't say anything else, of course. But I still wonder if he behind Axel's back is laughing with Slash fan. Fucked
Well,
up
he
he
says
sounds.
that while he goes
But
to
he's
sleep
still
with his
making
hot
money
ass
off him
wife
like this.
and a bag of cash.
Yeah, he's too
So there
Sounds
you
worried
like
go.
about
shit,
the
but we're
money.
still making money.
Well, I mean,
If I made it, go ahead, Bailey.
well, I was gonna say maybe they'll talk about that tonight when they're playing that show. Realistically, looking at the photo that I sent earlier in the chat of like what show's happening tonight, is that lineup more Guns N' Roses than the actual Guns N' Roses lineup?
Well, let's talk about that because we haven't talked. They don't know what we're talking about yet. By the time this airs, this is going to air on Thursday. So Monday night, there was a show, and you guys will have to fill me out on it because I was too busy getting ready for the Afro Man episode to read this week. But okay, so from what I understand, Slash, Gilby, Duff, Steven Adler are all playing together tonight or Monday night at the Troubadour.
Mhm.
What's the story here? What's this show about? What's it for? What are we doing?
I think it's a tribute show to Jennifer Perry, who I'm not sure who that is, but I guess
Yeah.
He was a promoter and agent.
Concert promoter.
And its name is Jennifer. That's unfortunate.
No, she, I think.
Her name is Jennifer Perry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. They're with Tammy Down from Faster Pussycat and I believe Fred Curry, formerly of Cinderella.
Hmm.
I mean, it sounds like a badass show.
It's a pretty kick-ass lineup.
I mean that's for Guns N' Roses. I mean, granted, Gilby didn't play with Steven in Guns N' Roses, but like
Technically, it's still on a GNR album, so take that, Ashba.
Well, you're not getting Izzy,
no.
so ever. So I
No
mean,
way.
might as
It'd be
well get
nice
Gilby.
too. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Never say never. You know.
If we come back next week, well, yeah, because we'll know by the time we tape the spring break episodes. We come back from
Yeah.
spring break and Izzy has played that show, I will be fucking floored. Now that I think if you had everybody except Axel, I don't know if I could still say that's more Guns N' Roses, but yeah, I'm torn on it. You know, I'm just torn on that.
I mean, it's
That
cool
issue.
that they're doing that.
It would be nice if Axel showed up and played with these guys, like even if it was like one or two songs. It'd
Yeah,
be
but
dope as
it's
fuck.
great, man. How they like give a. It's too bad they couldn't do this concert when she was alive. But yeah, it's great. I mean, that really means something. If you die, yeah, she must be pretty big.
Yeah, this is the closest to a GNR full-fledged reunion we've had since the Hall of Fame.
I would probably disagree with that just because we had 4/5 in 2016.
Yeah.
Because we
We
had
did.
Slash, Axel, Duff, and Steven for a couple shows on the Not Miss Lifetime tour.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
For
saw the
brief moments,
Cincinnati
yeah.
one. I mean, you're only
Yeah.
missing Izzy there. That's the closest. That's the closest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got Gilby. Same thing.
If it was them and Gilby, that would have been a great reunion. We
And I
only would have
mean-
gotten 1 hour shows out of Steven though.
If you just squint your eyes and pretend Fortis is Izzy, I mean, there's really no difference. I mean, Google thinks he's Izzy. We've proven that before on this show. So, I mean, if it's good enough for Google, I guess that's good enough for everybody else, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So, but again, man, when does the tour exactly start? They started kickoff in Mexico,
26.
right?
3
Mexico,
days.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 days.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wonder.
Well,
yeah,
I
it's
guess we'll
always.
know in 3 days what
I
to
Well,
really
when you
expect.
guys are watching this today,
I think he will look like an Ethiopian if he's still on the like that
March 27th.
Ozempic shit.
Oh,
you think he's
27.
on the Oz?
Who,
He must be
Axel?
Thin as fuck.
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed. But
I don't
speaking
think
of which,
Snapchat.
Kelly got dumped.
What?
Did you
you
guys
say?
see that?
Oh yeah, Kelly Osbourne and her boyfriend Sid Wilson called out their engagement.
Pulled off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are now estranged.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't
Oh,
take
when you're
too long.
talking to yourself. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So
And
Ozzy can turn
Ozzy
around.
came home.
Ozzy can turn around in his grave again.
Like, they stole his thunder, man.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck you gonna spend the last hour or two at Ozzy's out being a rock star to take his thunder and propose to his daughter? You
They didn't even get married.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
That's as bad as proposing at somebody else's wedding.
Yeah, dude.
Literally.
You're trying to steal thunder. You suck.
Oh man, it's kind of funny though, because everything that's gone on with Kelly and everything. I'll tell you
Yeah.
something else I've been seeing going on Instagram. While we're talking about rock music, I think we don't really have that much GNR stuff left on our list. But have you guys been seeing what's going on with Chapel Roan lately? She is getting dragged on social
Oh,
media.
Brazil hates her now, apparently.
I haven't looked into what it is. Something about she supposedly harassed some like 10 or 11-year-old kid or something like that.
So, yeah, this little kid walked past her table and smiled at her, and then she sent her security guard to tell that little kid to leave her alone. And then
Yeah.
everybody
Right.
witnessed this happen, and they're all posting about, the event happening. So then she's lying. She makes a rebuttal telling her side of the story and posts it on Instagram. And it's just her lying in a bed, like she couldn't even be bothered to get out of bed to make this fucking video. And basically saying she would never do that. But then after she posted this video, now other people are posting videos of her doing that.
Oh my god.
Like, dude, Chapel Roan is a bitch. I'm sorry, but she is just a shitty fucking person.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I don't even know
I knew
who
that.
is.
I knew that the first time she yelled at the photographers and stormed out,
Oh, yeah.
and
I
everybody
forgot.
was taking her side, be like, "Yeah, she's telling them off." I'm like, "This is literally their job. When the celebrities go to this event, it's literally their job to sit there and pose for pictures and do all that." She couldn't even restrain herself to
Well,
carry out her normal job.
Well, that right there was a little bit of a different situation. I was kind of on her side about that one, and I'll tell you why. Because it was not the photographers in general, it was one photographer in particular that had photographed her and been a dick to her at another event. And so she was posing for everybody else's photos, and then she saw him. She was like, "No, before I pose for you, you owe me an apology for the way that you treated me at this last thing." So that was what I was kind of,
Well,
but God,
I
it's
thought
just,
what she got mad about was the photographer, like, how they yell out different like commands, like poses, or like turn this way, turn that way, or whatever.
unless we're talking about separate incidents,
I thought she got mad because they were like whoever it was yelling at her,
unless
and
we're talking about separate incidents, which, these seem to happen all the time with her.
Well, yeah, I think it's happened. I think it's happened with photographers more than once.
But like the one I'm talking about in particular, she's just chewing out one particular photographer for being a dick to her at another event. And now that one, I'm like, okay, if he was a dickhead to you, and now he showed up at this other thing, and you've got a chance to give him a piece of your mind, then that's one thing. But just
Well, but
being a
still,
dick to
They're both in
photographers,
professions that like you can be a
but
dick.
but that's what I was about to say. Was still, even if that was the case, show up and do your job, and take care of your personal business out on private time.
how many photographers has Axel beat the shit out of? And we're like, hell
Right?
yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I
He
mean,
pushed my
Love-
mother.
but I don't think he's ever been a dick to some little fucking kid. But
That we've seen, but yeah.
this shit just keeps happening with Chapel Roan. And it seems like every other week we've got another video of Chapel Roan being a bitch to somebody. At what point are we just going to stop making excuses for her because she's hot and fucking just tell it like it is? She's a fucking bitch in real life. I
Really?
mean,
I don't have no fucking clue who Chaperone is.
consider yourself lucky right now.
A chick
Yeah,
that barely
honestly.
told to go, kick rocks. 'Cause
I
It's,
don't
it's
even know
probably
who's-
somebody
I don't even
who's,
know who he is, and I
who's
don't even really care about this.
but I guess it's somebody who's famous for nothing. Because she can do nothing. Because
No, she had Pink Pony Club. That's the one. She had Pink Pony Club and the Hot to Go song.
Oh, she's a musician? Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, she thinks.
So you barely
And-
saw past her stardom and just saw her as a person and kicked her out of bed, told her to kick rocks.
I mean,
We respect
my
you
whole
for it,
point-
buddy.
my whole point though is that this is not an isolated incident. This is not the first time any of this has happened. This is not the second time that we've seen this kind of shit from her. It's not the third time. Like this, at this point, how can you still defend this woman?
Right.
Because I'm personally done. Like, I mean, her music was okay. It was catchy for a minute, and now it's done. Like, I'm just ready for her to go the fuck away.
Well, that happens with most of her genre of performers.
They eventually fizzle out and go away. So
You never heard of Sabrina Carpenter chewing out a fucking 11-year-old? I mean, Axel sent his security guards to beat up Rick, but he's a grown ass man. I mean, goddamn.
At least Axel makes good music, though.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Forgive a few sins when
Used
your
to
music's
make good
good.
music.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
like that fantastic UFO song.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
And
God.
that is
God, not
what
that cover.
everybody.
Love
That
the
is what everybody wants the new album to sound like.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Woo.
No, I want it to sound like their cover of Wichita Lineman because Chris loves it so much.
No thanks. I would rather
best tune ever.
no
Well,
thanks.
you know it'll be on the album.
No,
Yeah,
fucking
if
way.
what you have to drag Axel by like all 4 of his limbs to record it.
There's
No, they
never
have to
gonna
pay
be
royalties
another.
probably if they want to use it, so then they won't
Yeah.
gonna be on the album.
Stop giving Glenn Campbell money is enough fucking money.
I
Probably,
don't
I
even
don't
like the
know.
original version of that song. Like and that's on the in the Library of Congress or whatever it's called that they put in the archive.
No,
Yeah.
I found it at a yard sale for 50 cents and bought it for Caputo.
You were better
I mean,
off.
sure, I'll leave it in the vinyl collection. I'm gonna punt off to my next of kin, so who knows?
Someday he will pass that record down to his own children,
From their children to their children.
and they'll
So
I'll
never
just find a
know.
record store that'll take it off my hands for $1. I don't care.
They'll never know that it came for 50 cents from a yard sale in Missouri.
Yeah, I'd
Was it-
buy that for $1.
Is it really 50 cents?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Caputo, if you sell it for $1, you made a profit.
Fuck yeah.
I was going to
Nice.
offer them $1, and they said 50 cents. And then here, actually, this is what happened. I ended up buying something else because I didn't have 50 cents, and I pretty much got it for free.
There you go.
Deal's a
Because-
deal, man. Can't pass up a yard sale.
I didn't have. Who has change? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I
Still
don't
on
carry.
the line.
Yeah. Should have given 50 cents of Bitcoin then.
No, I
It'd be
just
worth
told them. I told them
4
the
cents
truth.
by the time you walk off the property.
I told him the truth. I said, look, a friend of mine's coming in from Canada. He's a huge fan of this particular song, and
Genre.
it's his
Artists.
favorite song ever. And, kind of pulled at their heartstrings a little bit. And they slid an American flag in there. I don't know if you found that yet.
I have
Well,
not.
I know he has because he's probably listened to it 1,000 times since he
I
brought
don't
it
have a
home.
record player yet. That's my next thing to do when I move out of here. So
Well, in all fairness, I don't either. Mine broke, so we're at the about 30 minutes into the show. So let's see.
Do we want to say our final respects to the toughest man on earth and goodbye to the man Chuck Norris?
oh yeah.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
tell your favorite Chuck Norris joke.
Yeah,
You
I
mean
think
you mean
that's
Chuck
pretty-
Norris fact?
Yes, that too.
I'm going to tell you, man. I did see a photo though of him of Chuck Norris as a pallbearer at his funeral. That was pretty.
I
Dang.
saw that same photo
When
too.
he got up and gave his own eulogy, his own sermon.
Shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
That was
pretty
pretty
wild too.
impressive.
Dug
I
his own
read-
grave with one hand.
Actually,
While
I-
holding the coffin in the other and giving the eulogy at the same time.
Well, I read that Chuck Norris didn't actually die. We all died, and he's the only man left alive.
Yeah,
wouldn't be
we're living in
surprised.
the Matrix.
I
Apparently.
mean, he's such a legendary guy in sports. I mean, he let average Joes play in the dodgeball championship.
That too. That too. He was the deciding vote. Also, did you know if you have $5 and Chuck Norris has $5, Chuck Norris has more money than you?
That's a fact.
It's one of my favorite Chuck Norris facts.
Well, I heard that he checked into the hospital dead, but that his death was too afraid to pronounce him dead that they
Yeah.
waited 3 days.
Yeah. And also Family Guy proved that he doesn't have a chin, he has a third fist underneath his beard.
I don't think he necessarily died. I think he went into waiting. Yeah.
He's the new St. Stephen's at the gate.
Yeah, he's St. Peter.
St. Peter, my bad.
St. Norris.
Him and
Mhm.
Bruce Lee are they're at the gate right now.
Yeah, they'll roundhouse
think
kick
they
your
will-
ass down below.
Will they do a song, a tribute song for Chuck Norris dying?
Yeah, they're gonna play
Mhm.
Knock on Heaven's Door.
They're
Gotta
no,
wait
for
they're
everyone.
they're gonna play the Walker Texas Ranger theme.
They're going to play Kicking Down Heaven's Door.
Roundhouse kicking down heaven's door.
Anytime I think of Walker Texas Ranger, I just think of that old Conan O'Brien bit where he pulls the lever and it's just a bunch of like random Conan O'Brien clips he used to put on his show.
Or that Ricky Bobby named one of his songs Texas Ranger.
Oh yeah, here's my son Walker, my other son Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
I just think of that out of context meme where he's got the kid, like one of the episodes he's got the kid from like the Sixth Sense or whatever, and I don't even know if I want to tell the joke on air because it's so just wrong.
Go ahead. We'll
Pins
judge
and
you
needles.
later.
I'm not saying it. No.
Oh come on.
Oh man. Well, anyway, I'll tell you this much. We'll oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh fuck, we were talking about Chuck Norris. I saw this thing somebody was talking about, like with all of these wars going on and everything, how like everybody's getting ready to set up the Battle of Armageddon, and all of a sudden Chuck Norris dies. There we go. We're getting called up for the army here. That's it. You're gonna see him come riding down on a white horse, man. That's gonna be how it goes.
Maybe you thought, no, oh no, another American war. Let's go out.
You walk into my apartment, you walk straight up the steps, and the first thing you see is a Chuck Norris poster.
I think I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that. For some reason, that's easy for me to visualize. So we'll know when we're in the right place.
Yeah. Says don't
I
fuck
wonder
with
how many
Chuck.
movies he made.
Oh, he made a lot of movies now. I don't know how many good ones, but he made a lot of
It's
movies.
just true.
What was the one that he made with the guy from Ladybugs who died, who overdosed?
I'm not sure.
Sidekicks?
Potentially.
Hmm.
I did see a video where Chuck Norris is talking about when he met a tiger that time. and he's like, I was at the zoo, right? And the guy opened up the cage, and the tiger came out, and the tamer said, just slowly back away, and he
Yes,
did.
200.
And let me finish the joke, God damn it, Jeff.
All right.
And he said, and he did. The tiger backed up.
Yeah. You know what that tamer was?
That would have been
Joe Exotic.
funny. Would have been funny if Jeff hadn't ruined the goddamn joke again,
Yeah, God damn it.
interrupting and shit, stepping over every fucking body like he's never been on a goddamn podcast before.
God fucking damn it.
266 acting credits.
There you go. Is that per episode of Walker Texas Ranger?
No, there were a total of
Or is that how many movies he was in?
196 episodes of Walker Texas Ranger,
Oh,
which means he had so he had a 196 minus 60, 266 is what, 70 other credits to his name.
Didn't they do a remake of Walker Texas Ranger at one point?
We did.
Yeah,
With who?
there was the Trial by Fire movie that was the 2-hour special.
I don't know.
They did a reboot a couple years ago, and I guess it ended last year. Ran 4 seasons.
Wow, it lasted that fucking long.
I thought it ended after
Really?
like 2.
Hang on, I
Let me
gotta.
look this up. Hang on.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what's the.
He
Who-
did 30
they-
movies.
I haven't seen any of his movies. I think I have before and just didn't like what few I
Right.
saw. I mean, Walker Texas Ranger was pretty good. I mean, I remember liking that in the 90s.
And Way of the Dragon with Bruce Lee.
His final movie is called Zombie Plane with Vanilla Ice.
Oh my
nice.
god. Oh my god.
I watched that.
Yes. B-level
It's not
I was
even
gonna be
released
remembered.
yet.
Oh
Vanilla
no.
Ice. Wow.
Was this being released on Troma Entertainment?
Ice-T's also in it. Brian Austin Green is
Troma, the
also in it.
Toxic Avenger.
Sophie
Uh,
Monk, who's hot as fuck, is in it.
Tubi.
The
sounds like a
trilogy.
Straight
Troma
to
movie.
Tubi.
Have you seen the trilogy, the Missing in Action?
Yeah.
He can make a fourth one now.
I have not seen those.
Well, that was one of his legendary series, 3 movies, like Rambo 1 and 3, like those kind of movies. But like B-roll or no B-roll something different, I think. Like,
Well,
not
that's
not AAA titles, man. It was always like, yeah, Steven Seagal, like, you know.
like
Oh,
B
Chuck
list.
Norris.
B,
Way
like
more
B
professional.
movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the risk of sounding morbid in this transition, Chuck had to head on out this week, and I want to head on out from this podcast. So before we can do that, we got to listen to "Head On Out" by Izzy Stradlin.
Wow,
So-
Rich.
Somebody said head?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it get some head on the way out, or is it just
No, head your ass on
Doing everything I can to get Bailey there, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head out,
We're gonna put that joke on.
brother. We're not joking.
I'm on a
You think-
mission. A mission
You
from
think we're
God.
kidding?
yeah? What about pussy is funny to you, Bailey?
What part of this feels good doesn't work for you?
Oh my god.
I just want to say, if I had the support system around me that you have around you,
Yeah, shit, man.
I'd be
Jealous.
rolling in it.
Yeah.
Beep.
I ain't never seen somebody with this many wingmen coming up to bat. Like people just volunteering their time.
Bro, this is like Entourage, and you're gonna be like the Vinny Chase getting all the poontang up in here, you know?
Stop having an issue with it and just ride it out, dude.
You just shut up and lay there, and
And let that pogo stick and begin.
you're gonna take this, bitch.
Even Franz is jealous, man. Franz is jealous. He wouldn't go. He's like, I gotta update my fucking Bumble account,
Just gonna get a
man.
good at least 5 minutes out of this. Who
Bumble
knows?
or Hinge or whatever.
Hinge is bullshit. I mean, me and my current girlfriend kept getting matched on Hinge, so I had to delete it. I mean,
What's that?
oh man, the day me and Cindy broke up, she came over to check. I'm like, "Are you okay? I heard what happened," and I was already on Tinder. I'd forgot about it. Like, I was like, shit, my plans for the weekend hadn't changed. I just, just the cast of characters. The show must go on. We got to recast.
Right.
It was,
We'll fix it in post.
yeah. Our leading lady just got sick before showtime. That was all I saw.
Bring in the understudy.
Going going to this song, if we were still able to do that bit, I would have said let's put this song with the Walker Texas Ranger theme.
Yeah, just imagine, folks. Imagine the Walker Texas Ranger intro playing when we hit
Hey, I
play.
never fed Axel Chuck Norris, man.
Who dropped that? I'll tell you what. Drop it in Discord on the Only Franz page. So yeah, that's something we have to plug real quick. If you head over to Discord right now, you can see get exclusive free access to Only Franz, which is a page that we've added. That is, as we said, Only Franz. So if you want to see all the funny shit Franz makes and posted and collected in one place, finally for once. You don't have to look all over the web anymore. You can go to our Discord and it's all in one spot.
I was just looking on my LPC and found a lot of pictures I haven't seen for a long time. So it's mainly old stuff, but I'll fat Axel Chuck Norris on the fly right now.
Well, there you go. It's up there right now. So go check it out.
No, I'm going to do it right now. So
head over to gunsonradio.com. Well, it'll be 2 days before they hear this. So head over to gunsonradio.com. And if you're not already in our Discord, you can get your link over there.
Did we discuss the draft or we just allow it to continue on?
The draft. Oh, yeah. We're not having the draft because we're having a Glam Metal March Madness. The finals are going on right now.
Did we talk about the round?
Well, right now, as we record this, we're in the semifinals. By the time it airs, we'll be in the final round. And
so we're in the final 8 or the final 4, right?
Final 2.
Okay.
Final 2.
Right now we're in the final 4, but by the time this airs, it'll be the final 2.
Okay.
If you're not confused enough, go over to our YouTube. Yeah, vote on the winner. You'll be voting on the winner, and in the first episode of Spring Break, we're going to reveal who the winner is.
Yeah.
And it looks like the final matchup is going to be what I picked as my final matchup on my bracket. Even though my earlier rounds got busted, my final picks looks like it's going to make it.
I don't think I'm spoiling anything by saying Van Halen's going to clean out and win this thing.
That's who I put winning it.
The
whole thing on my bracket.
Van Halen's mopping the floor with everybody they come in contact with in this tournament. So I mean,
rightfully so. It's Van fucking Halen.
Oh yeah. It's kind of predictable though. We kind of put Michael Jordan in the little leagues. I mean,
well, listen, if I put Guns N' Roses in there, they would have won anyways.
Same thing. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, 100%. I would be interested if we didn't have just a Guns N' Roses themed audience to see who would win in a fair fight between GNR and Van Halen.
Or any other bands, really.
Yeah, but, we're not going to get that. If we put that poll up, everybody's just going to vote for GNR. So we figured that out way early in the show. So, anyway, I'm ready to head on out. So let's listen to Izzy Stradlin talk about heading on out. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
So yeah, a little like it's very Red Hot Chili Peppers inspired. I mean,
far
it's interesting because they're a hot topic with that Netflix documentary now.
What was that about? I saw something about that where like Dave Navarro used to be in them and like called them a joke band or some shit.
Yeah, Dave Navarro was there for 5 minutes. I think one album.
For one album.
When like John Frusciante had his Hunter S. Thompson moment, decided to go, Fear and Loathing in whatever the fuck town he was in.
Yeah, but that was also like one of their. He was with them during Kettle Whistle, dude, which turned out to be one of their highest selling albums ever. So
that's interesting.
This is definitely Texas Walker Ranger.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Hey, hold on. Let me get this queued up. Well, Bailey, just stick your phone near the screen. Hit play.
We're not gonna. I'm just gonna blur it. Like we're not. We're not getting kicked off for that shit.
It works.
Of course, it works.
If you want to know
Goddamn
what
Izzy
we're,
song.
if we want to know what we're talking about, pause the podcast, open a new tab, go to YouTube, bring up the intro to Walker Texas Ranger, and hit play. I'm going to count you down.
And mute and play.
Yeah, mute Walker and hit play on this, and keep this playing. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Get my bags all packed. It's a long way back. Never had the money and the hitchhike, yeah. Get on down, get on down, get on down to where you never get.
I'm pretty sure that was plenty of time. So, how well would you guys rate that sync up?
5 out of 5.
It's
Telling you,
perfect, damn
man. Ever since then, I cursed this whole podcast and the man himself.
it.
This is solo material.
I love Izzy, and I hate it. I hate I did it, but it's like that picture of Baz and Twisted Sister. Some things just can't be unseen.
Literally.
You hate it. It's your bit, Jeff. You should know it.
I hate what I created. What are you, like Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, like the fucking Pokemon inventor or shit. Like,
Oh, it's chaos
Professor
I've
Oak.
created.
Pokemon.
This
Professor.
bit is
Listen
up
to this
there,
grandpa over here, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
but
Pokemon.
yeah, Jeff, your bit is up there with Suzanne on this show.
Another thing I came up with.
Oh man,
what can I
that's
say,
funny.
man? It happens.
I will say it
Entertain-
does work.
Entertain me.
It
and I will
works
have an
very
opinion.
well. Like Izzy songs do sync up with 90s intros very well.
A few 80s ones we did. Not
Yeah.
so much 70s.
Yeah, at this point we've run out of them anyway. We were scraping the bottom of the barrel before we got kicked off with what was it, fucking Equalizer, some fucking show nobody's thought of. in
Yeah,
20
right.
Yeah, we don't want that happening no more. We want our shit to stay in one place, especially now that we don't have Spotify to fall back on. But anyway, here we go.
Out to Cali on a half-sunk raft. Taking all my money and spend so fast. It's a funky slow man, turn your half-piece of jam. There's another hitman, don't you boy down there. Get on down, get on down, get on down to where we never been. Get on down, get on down, get on down to where we never been. Get on down because you know well. Get on down to Rosie.
I want to say whatever lyrics they've posted on the video are not syncing up with what he's saying at all on this YouTube video I'm playing, which is posted by Bad Apple. How long? 8 years ago. Your words do not match what he is saying at
Yeah.
all.
I do have the lyrics if you want.
Well, you read the lyrics and let's see if yours sync up better.
Yeah. So I'll start from the top of the song. It was heading to Cali on a comeback track, taking all the money, got my bags all packed. Coming back from Reno, it's a long way back. Never had the money, had to hitchhike. Yeah. Then
Well, that's the
head on
lyrics he's
out.
got, but I'm just not hearing that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's me.
That's just the first verse, then the chorus.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm seeing on his video. But what I heard and what they said, I don't know. And I could play this back and be completely fucking wrong. I don't know. But keep going, keep going. Let's read
Yeah.
some more lyrics.
I'll read that second verse. Heading out to Cali on a half-sunk raft, took in all my money with a special flask. It's a funky zoo, man. Turn you half-beast champ. Pass another hit, man. Don't you bogart that.
Yeah, don't you bogart it, Jeff.
Don't bogart all the Funyuns.
Hey, man.
Don't bogart
Funyuns, man.
that.
Gotta have
joint.
Funyuns.
Funyuns.
Yeah, man.
Or that lemon pound cake.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon pound cake.
Sometimes you're a
God,
little
yeah.
sweet. Sometimes you're a little sour. You never know what you're up for.
True. Ask lick him down, Lisa.
Oh my God.
I
Anyway,
posted Chuck Norris in the chat. Of
yeah,
his,
we'll check it out in a minute.
Yeah.
Zoom.
It's also on OnlyFans.
Down now way past the mountains, where you never Get on out, get on out, get on out, you will never been. Get on out, get on out, get on out, you will never been. Get on out.
I'll say this: it does slap. Like
Not bad.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, it's a great song. I like
I
it.
like it, man. Yeah.
I just looked at the chat to see the Fat Axel Chuck Norris that Franz made. That's pretty funny, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, Franz has got more out of that joke than I did La Bamba.
Yeah.
It's a great bit on the show.
That was one of the very first bits I think we did.
Yeah.
It's the
That, like
Rickroll
Phil
of
Spector.
my Rickroll.
Yeah.
Vince Neil.
I don't think Franz would have had near as much fun with us if they hadn't tried to take it off the internet that one time.
Yeah, definitely.
That's where they kind of sealed their fate.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got about a minute left. Let's take a listen.
Because nowhere, get on out to go see. Get on out way past the mountains, where you've never been. Get on out because nowhere, get on out to go see. Get on out way past the mountains, where you've never been.
Get the fuck out.
Head on out.
Well, that's it. Well, there
Hi,
you
Felicia.
Lick them on the way out.
Lick him down on the way out, Lisa.
WNBC.
WNBC. That was Head On Out by Izzy Stradlin. WNBC.
WCPO.
Pig Bonnet.
There's actually WCPO here in Cincinnati. That's
WCOP.
Channel 9 who covered the whole Afro Man channel.
Yes, WC3PO.
Oh, 3PO. I didn't see that.
Oh, I can do either or, whatever you want, man.
Are we just throwing in random numbers here? And
Yeah.
at one point, I did. There was a point before we started YouTube when we were like looking at other venues to broadcast on. I did look into what it would cost to run an AM radio station. And because we had another group that we were working with at that time on the side. And, I'm not going to talk too much about what happened behind the scenes, but it ended up not working out so well. But they were radio guys and they had a radio studio and everything built. And so it was like, let's get a radio station that we can actually broadcast on. And at one point, we were in talks with a local radio station to bring the show there as well. But neither of those panned out. Mainly, the thing I got disheartened about starting an actual radio station was I couldn't get the WGNR was already taken. So, and that would have been the one the one I for sure wanted, and some gospel music channel had already taken it. So, and plus, I knew we weren't going to do this forever. I mean, it was just something that We were exploring options at one point before we settled on, I mean, Spotify wasn't paying us at the time. YouTube sure as hell wasn't paying us at the time.
Did you try public access TV, Dustin?
Oh, hell no.
I don't even think that exists anymore.
It doesn't.
No, no, no. I pride myself on the fact that I've never been on public access, even though I have shot pilots for them.
Kind of like victim.
I've been on public access radio.
Oh, we have that here still. We have that here still, and we were in talks with them. I don't think they wanted this show, but there was kind of talks about me coming down. Well, it started out where I wanted to bring this show to public access radio up here to get more people to come listen to us on Spotify, and they didn't really want this, but they were interested in having me on and do something, and we talked for a little bit because I was like, well, I can do something with them and use it to plug this and get us more listeners. But then I realized like 15 people actually listen to that station. So, and plus when we get there, we're not going to have, I wouldn't have had the freedom to do much of anything because it was a bunch of old people. And that was another problem with that particular station is talking to people that work there. There's a lot of old people want to do old shit the old way constantly. They don't want any new ideas. So I was like, okay, this will never work out. And I ended up I think I just ghosted them. That's pretty much how that ended. But anyway, head on out, Bailey Stradlin. Let's get our review on.
Let's roll the dice.
Let's roll the dice and see what order we're going to do our reviews in. And oh, good, nobody got any separate numbers this time, so that's good. So we actually got Franz going first, then Chris Caputo.
Ooh, all right.
Then we have Bailey, Mason Frost, me, and is that everybody?
Jeff.
My last? Look at me.
Yeah, check you out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
okay,
Franz,
so-
what'd you think?
Yeah, so I definitely liked the song. It had a good vibe. There was a nice guitar play in it. And the lyrics were kind of dull, or the vocals in general, but it had a very nice cool vibe, and yeah, it was a pretty cool song. I like it. It was a kind of too much too laid back song, but still definitely a good song.
What
I
score?
give
would
it
you-
a. Oh, we're doing 5 or till 10?
5.
Okay, then I would give it a 4.
Oh, 4. That's generous praise, though. What do you think, Chris?
I mean, it's not bad. It's a pretty good Izzy song. I know we've barely touched this album. This is from River from 2001. We only reviewed like 3 or 4 songs off this album, but like I say so far off this album, it's probably one of his better songs. Will we find something that's better? Maybe, who knows? But like I would give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. Shout out to Duff McKagan's also on this album on bass. And I know he plays acoustic guitar on some of the songs, so
Oh,
it's
that's
a cool little tidbit there. So yeah, 3.5. I dig it. I listened to it a few more times. If this was on streaming at all, which even all the stuff's wiped now, so better get them physical copies.
Yeah, that's true. Who's next? Mason?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I don't.
No, Bailey was next.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. Kind of like what Franz said. This song was kind of pretty simple. But overall, I digged it. It had a nice groove to it. A nice riff, good solo in the middle. Just kind of a simple like rockin' song. It didn't. It's not going to change the world, but it was good. I'd probably give it like a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, that's a fair score. Mason, what you think?
Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about it. Like, I like the music, but I didn't like the vocals, specifically like the way they produced with the effects on it. Like, it was very spacey and echoey, and it didn't sound like it went with the song because the music all was like crisp, clean, come through clearly, and you've got these like distorted, kind of like distant sounding spacey vocals. So I didn't really care for that. So, but the music I liked. If they would have just had the vocals as cleanly mixed, it would be probably score higher. So, but I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 5.
Okay, that's still not a bad score. Then up next is me. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I liked it. I thought it was fine. I think I agree with Mason though. On like it didn't really. I felt so at some points like the vocals didn't really go with the song. There was just something about it that threw me off. But I mean, I didn't hate it. It had a good little vibe to it. The music was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 2. And up last we got Jeff. Take us home.
I thought you said it slaps, man.
I mean, it does. 2 is not a bad score. That's like just like
What's 2 is below half.
2 is
It's below
fucking
the middle.
bad, man.
Yeah, bro.
You
not
act
bad.
like you liked it a lot, but
No, I did like it. I did like it, but I think 2 is a good score.
2 is a good
Two and
score.
a,
Okay,
since
not
two,
in my
since
book.
2.5 is right in the middle. I mean, I wouldn't put it right in the middle. I mean, we've heard much better from
Oh, it's
Izzy.
above middle.
We've heard much worse from Izzy. So I mean, yeah,
Not only from Izzy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 3. It's something you put in your CD player, or you put it on your car, and you want to go out on a road trip, and that's like the first tune you put in. But it just kind of like it plateaus, man. It just like hits that peak, and it just kind of goes back down. Like it's not his best song, it's not his worst song. I listen to it again, but am I gonna put it on like the first thing I get in the car? Maybe, but 3.
All right, but of course, as always, the most important question is, what did you think? Let us know in the comments section below and continue the conversation on Head On Out by Izzy Stradlin. And with that, we've had a long taping tonight, so I think we're all ready to head on out. So head over to gunsnradio.com, get your free invite into our Discord where you can also continue talking about GNR and get updates on the tour. We'll be posting those, and also go vote on Glam Metal March Madness. The finals are going on right now. We will be revealing the winner next week on the first episode of our 2-week spring break.
Or you mean after spring break, we're revealing it, or?
No, we're going to review it. We're going to reveal it on the first episode of spring break, and we're going to move on.
Fuck yeah. All right.
I mean, okay, let me tell you how spring break works, folks. For those of you who are new to our show, we take spring break, which basically means we're going to tape 2, probably 20, 30-minute episodes to hold you over while we're gone. And we're going to play 2 best ofs in the middle, which I'd say best ofs. They're full album reviews, and I wouldn't sleep on those either.
Yeah,
I really
I
like
would
those.
not.
You get to see us change over the years as each song review.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we just finished a couple of Izzy albums, so I think they're going to be Izzy Stradlin albums.
Yeah, I
We're
got
gonna
to
see
get
full album reviews of this.
I got to get those figured out and get those edited later on, but that's another task for later.
That's for future Dustin Bones.
At this point, I got my blinders on. I'm looking at vacation. I ain't doing a lot of work after tonight, so you'll get it when you get it. But anyway, until next time, I'm Dustin Bone.
And I'm Chris Caputo. We'll see you guys next week. Spring break begins. Deuces.
Ciao.
Bye, you guys.
Rock on, guns.